I think every woman that gets money and hides money from their man is planning their exit or trying to make sure that they're okay in case this fails. No woman that is truly a partner with their man will ever lie and hide to dim their own light about how much money they're having.
Because I lost trust in someone because of the issues that happened. Because I'm just like, I want to believe that I can do my thing, but I just also see how you react when I do my thing. So what I want is for you to show me that it is okay in order for us to move forward.
One of the biggest reasons of why men have a hard time trusting women is because we know that women will lie to us to tell us what we want to hear.
You want to know what's ironic? Women have the same trust issues.
Oh my God, wow.
Because y'all can't fucking be honest.
Look at that one.
Welcome back to another episode of 8 at the Table. And we got a very, very special way how we're going to be rolling out today's questions because it's coming from you, the audience, the supporters, the fans. So we have posted a few questions on our Instagram page. And, you know, we asked men and lady. So it's like a men versus women versus type of man kind of conversation. So I'm your boy, Oliver Luke. And next to me I have...
Rico, do you want me to start my first question?
And then next to Rico we have...
Hi, my name is Jada. How many bodies do you have, Rico?
And then next to Jada we have...
Aaron the Renegade. Rico, how many bodies you got?
And I'm going to throw the first question to Jada.
This is why I never was your friend.
Because Jada, so she can stop asking that question. It's a
Why are you
distraction.
having his back right now?
See, look at that.
That's your bag. What are you
If
talking about?
anybody's back, he should not have is Rico.
Yours, yeah.
I'll let shit Rico be talking.
I should have Jada's back.
I helped
should have
Oliver in
Jada's
his
back.
life.
So
Okay?
to stop this from getting too ghetto,
Yes.
I'm going to ask the
Ghetto.
first question. My name is Jada, the beautiful, and I'm gonna give you a question from CT Mrs. Hey girl, I hope you're from Connecticut, the 860. The question is, does every woman's vagina feel different during sex, or does chemistry play a role?
No, both, but yes. Go ahead and answer, Oliver. You're excited.
Them beef curtains got him over there.
No. To answer that question, it does not feel the same. Why doesn't it feel the same? Yes, it's chemistry. It's a vibe.
It's a shape.
Yes, it's chemistry. It's a vibe. It's body size. Yes, body size do play. Yes, I'm gonna be honest. A thicker girl. Not the vagina feels differently, but the experience. Like, I've had thicker girls, I had slimmer girls. Wait, let me finish.
What vagina have you been having, bro?
No, we're talking about the whole experience. The whole experience. Does all vagina feel the same? Does all sex feel the same?
No,
it doesn't. Does all vaginas feel the same, right?
Feel different.
Do all vaginas feel different?
Yes, it does. It feels different because of vibe, because of connection, because of hygiene. There are girls that are clean, but they still smell a little different. They still taste a little different. That plays a part. So all of these elements play a part into the sex being different, the vulva being different. Some are bushy, some are not. Oh my God, yes. Oh yes, I hope that answers, yes.
No, it doesn't answer.
Well, it gives some type of clarity.
Okay,
Go ahead,
so there
Rico
goes
Hondo.
Go ahead, Rico. Does every woman's vagina feel different? Okay.
I know
Rico says no.
I just can't compartmentalize another man speaking
Learned a new
about
word
his-
today.
Why?
Actually, I've been learned this word.
Oh, okay.
Learned. But,
With the T.
but the answer to the question is all vagina feels different.
Yeah.
Forget the vibes.
Okay.
It still feels different. Does the vibes and all that make it better? Yes. But vagina all feels different. Inside, even when you look at it on the outside, it looks, I don't even think vaginas, I've never seen two vaginas look the same. So I can firmly tell you I've never had two vaginas feel the same. I can tell you they both feel great.
How many have you compared?
Yeah.
A lot.
Well, yeah, we
Give
want
us
to
a
know how
number.
many.
Dozens.
How
Give us
many?
a amount.
Dozens.
Dozens of hundreds of
A
hundreds.
gentleman never kisses and tell. A gentleman never kisses and tell. Jada, you go last to answer. Aaron, you gotta answer the question.
What about the mouth? Does the mouth
Oh
feel?
yeah,
do
y'all
different
can't answer that. So yeah, I forgot. The
Do
ladies can
different
answer that.
mouths feel? Do different mouths feel different giving head?
Do some people have an underbite?
I wouldn't.
Some girls have braces. Some girls have. Yo, you ever got head with a girl with braces?
Did it hurt?
One time,
Yes, it
and
did.
that was the last time. I was in like,
wow.
I was
was
a
bad?
junior in high school.
Yeah,
It
it's
was
just scathed, but I turned the pain into pleasure.
terrible. Facts.
Wait, but how if the braces are on the
Because there's a thing in the back. There's rings in the back. I had braces, yeah.
And typically, well, I don't know, the women that I had that had braces, well, actually it was only one, her mouth couldn't really open that much, so it was
Lockjaw.
It was not.
She had lockjaw before the cock went in.
Yeah, it was.
Another thing that I want to ask on this question is,
All right, so I'll take it.
was about
Ladies,
the sex. Okay.
so
He said I could ask the question.
fine.
The question is,
We're fighting.
does lube and vaginal secretions, does that make a difference?
Yeah, hell yeah.
I'm gonna take that one.
Okay,
Hell yeah.
so like,
You know,
does the
I'm-
lube still, I mean, it makes it slippery, but does it feel different than
What?
the...
Yo, I'm new to the lube game, right?
You ever warmed up lube? You gotta warm
Yeah,
it up.
bro, listen.
Yeah.
I'm new to the lube game. I'm about 3 years in, 2019, right? That's 3 years ago. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So I'm new to the lube game, but you know I'm still kind of young. So I was the young nigga, just like yeah, that shit better be wet. You know what I'm saying? But even if it's wet, lube still makes it 10 times better.
Really?
What?
Slip inside. You ever been on a on a
You know what I hate? I hate spit. Don't...
Wait, we're gonna come back to that.
No,
We'll
I
come
don't
back to that.
hate
We'll come back to
spit,
that.
But I hate a loogie. Like if you fucking, if
Wait. It's different from your throat or your
Okay,
nose or your
yes.
nasal. Like
But you
no,
ain't about to
you
give
know
me
that's
no-
two different spits now.
yeah, I know, but you ain't about to. I don't know. I'm just a very pH, very. I'm OCD a little about certain things. Now, certain people,
Aaron, you
if
said you
the
love
chemistry,
spit?
I want spit.
Oh,
if the
wait,
chemistry
hold
is
up.
right,
One more time. Can you say that?
I want that spit.
Go ahead.
and I get it, but I just don't want a whole bunch of tui like on my vajayjay, and I think that I don't need it. So in my mind, I'm just
boy.
like, please just
You'll be
Listen,
shocked.
do that.
lube is very, very fun.
I like baby
during
oils
sex.
and maybe
No, that's
like.
yeast infection. You putting baby oil.
No, I'm not talking on the cooter. I'm talking about like you
Oh
can.
no, but we talking about lube.
So your whole
Let's-
body
She's
be
like a little body, so you can
Let's
like
Like, it's the
relate.
body. I like
Hold
a
on,
good,
let's
you know,
answer
like-
the-
I'm not gonna lie. I
let's
like the
answer
baby
the
oil
viewers'
Yeah,
bodies
the baby
too.
oil make
Yeah,
me
it
look like a
looks
piece
good.
of
It's
fresh
just
Nah,
fried
it
chicken.
feels good. Like when you
Like
what?
fresh dip fried
especially you
chicken.
put-
Hold
you
on. Let's
put
just
baby
answer the
oil on
viewers'
her While
question.
she's riding you, she just flowing.
Glistening, looking like an angel.
I
Just
love lube.
flowing all over. She-
Lube. Yo, y'all should warm up lube. Warm up the lube a little bit, like how
In the
y'all warm up
microwave?
a baby's bottle and the thing. I'm telling you,
I'm not
warm up
paying no lube
lube
in
a
my
little
daughter's
bit.
bottle.
No. Oh yeah, that's a little sick. We go.
Under hot water. in
Yeah,
a
just
cup,
thank you.
let
Yeah,
it-
so lube does. It's fun. It's not that because the woman is dry. The woman natural wetness, that's beautiful, but it's just add more sensation for us men. And the tip of the man's penis is more sensitive, so as we're hitting the walls, and then you got the gushiness of her and the gushiness of that lube. What?
Okay, and that's the thing, right? And I think a lot of women gotta understand, because from my experience, a lot of women take lube as a disrespect, and it's really not a disrespect. It's just going to make everything better for both parties.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Open up, ladies, to that lube.
Yeah, I'm new to the lube game.
You have the next one?
Okay, so I have another question from Java_lover9. Why can't men be honest instead of ghosting women?
Stop the fucking cap. Wait,
That's a real question.
You know why? I'm gonna be honest. Nah, men don't ghost. Men don't ghost. Women are the notorious
What the fuck
ghosters.
you
Y'all
talking about,
Casper.
Oliver?
Y'all are Sleepy Hollow. Y'all listen. I'm speaking from a guy that's been ghosted. I'm speaking from hurt and trauma, and I'm
We
recovering.
see.
I've been ghosted a few times in my life, and I would say I now ghost out of retaliation and reciprocity. You know, yes, if I ghost is because of the other ghost that ghosted me. So I'm a ghost bust out here. F that. So yes, women ghost men more.
Okay.
And I feel like y'all do because y'all have abundance. Y'all always used to being chased. Like, we're disposable to you. 9 out of 10 times, a man is not ghosting a woman like that. Because women are more desirable. Like, they're gorgeous. Women want women. Men want women. Some men aspire to dress like a woman. So women are, listen, they're top. So what I'm saying is that I feel like women ghost men, you know, for whatever reason. Yeah, that guy may be a creep, right? I'm gonna be serious now. The guy may be a creep, fine, you ghost him. But what about the guy that wasn't a creep? What about the guy that really just liked you, was attentive? You ghost him because he's doing too much. No, you just wasn't ready for that type of responsibility he was giving you, ghost him. Instead of you articulating, you know what, this type of level that you're giving me is not for me. Yes, we
There's
could
a
just
lot
take
of-
it away. It's a lot. It's a
child.
lot.
There's a lot of trauma there.
mouthful.
Yeah.
Alright.
Well,
you got me.
I'm gonna say I totally disagree. As a man who is a ghoster,
You think men ghost women more?
I know every man that I know ghosts a lot of women
Damn.
besides you. But typically because men don't really care to
Emotionally attached?
emotionally attach to women. Like when a man really has sex with women, like it's usually not all the time, especially with these new age women. They're different. But if you
You're new age. What
Boy,
is
sex is not always involving ghosting. Let's just clear that
come
up.
on, chill out, guys.
Jesus Christ.
Y'all always like to interrupt. Like,
No, you
damn.
didn't.
Well, all I'm saying
I know you
is
didn't.
these new age women, they love to. They're different. But the other ones, right? The other ones, when you had sex with them, they cared about you.
They put up with more.
They cared about you. Once you put your cock inside of them, they were like, "Hey, what you doing?" And you like, "Well, this wasn't supposed to be that." So then what happens is a lot of guys, instead of just trying to like say like, "Yo, I don't want you," they just will ghost. It's easier to avoid the conversation than it is to have the conversation, because you know why? Nobody likes to be asked the question, why?
Are y'all ghosting women that y'all have kids with too?
Whoa,
That's not on the card. Aaron
That
next.
was a reach.
Aaron
Java?
next. Aaron next.
It's on there. It's on there.
So are you guys ghosting women who have good vagina?
Don't you guys, Oliver's not
Okay,
ghosting.
he doesn't. Okay, he's
Oliver's
not.
Oliver's all.
But I'm gonna tell you that me and Oliver are in the same boat on this one.
I'll say no.
Men typically ain't ghosting girls with good vagina until the good vagina starts acting crazy. Then she gets ghosted. But
But it seems like men like crazy
A
women.
little bit more.
you got about a good 4 to 6 fucks.
Situation.
You got 4
Men
to
like
6
crazy
fucks.
women,
No.
first of all.
No, we don't. No, we do not. No, we do not.
You're on the island by yourself.
Okay.
You see
Well,
what
I'm
Aaron
not-
said? Aaron said,
I don't like
yeah.
nobody
Woo
crazy.
child. Aaron said, woo child.
All right. Because I've been seeing some drama. I've been seeing a lot of
2023, I'm pressing
drama.
restraining orders now.
Okay, so if the vagina is whack, pretty much you're getting ghosted.
No, if it's
No.
good, if it's 1 to 7, you can still get ghosted. If
Okay.
it's 8, you get another 1 or 2, then ghost. If it's 9 or above, depending on the man, she could last a longer time, or she could get ghosted after 6.
Okay, I'm very curious about this. Okay, so is it more the vagina than the? Is it
experience.
Is it
It's the
okay?
experience.
Is it you guys?
I think it has to be the
So
experience.
what is the level of it?
Yeah.
What is the
vagina's
level?
whack, make it up with your mouth. Like, I don't even know you.
That's the experience. I'm just so vagina
It's all
is just
skills.
listen. What I'm saying is that the vagina is just like coital, like in like sex, like this. Was it coitus? But right here. But I'm saying the experience is the whole sexual
I agree with you. I
experience.
had a bad experience with a young lady, and it was one and done. And yeah, so the whole experience as a whole made me ghost her. If it was just like 1 or 2 things, fine, it would have been, we could fix that up. But the whole experience was not, it wasn't good. So yeah, she got ghosted.
I feel like guys give bad experiences a second chance. I always give a bad experience. I give you a chance to redeem yourself.
Not with this one.
Most times.
Okay. A lot of times, I'm not gonna lie to you. A lot of dudes is just fuck you for a story.
And to post it on my
Be like,
story.
whatever.
I'm not gonna lie.
Edit that out.
After being with someone that pleased me very well sexually, and then going to someone that I dealt with before,
A little less than.
and realizing, wow, what did I ever see in your sex? It was terrible, and I was just like,
What happens when you have a great sexual experience with a woman, but she goes to you? Or she just hits you with like the little 1,
I'm
2.
in my feelings.
The little 1, 2, hey,
explain
hey,
it.
okay. How's your day? Oh, it's all right.
so the question is, guys, what happens when you get you a Jada?
Wow, I never had a Jada put my hand down.
Joking. Okay, that was bad.
So I've had that happen where.
Treat it like Tupac.
Well, you know what that does?
I'm out.
It fucked with my mind because I thought we both was on the same page. I thought our moans were in sync. I thought we was good. So
Quit thinking.
yeah, and it's like, so it felt like, we was there. It felt like, we was running this race together. And then, like you said, I hit it up. It went from like, my day is going well, like, it's cool. So I was like, how was the experience that we had last time? And then so I felt the way. I felt like I didn't do the job. I felt like something's wrong with me. I was in my feelings, not in my, because it felt like it was a mutual, well, I'm gonna speak for me. If I felt the sex was good mutually and all of a sudden I'm just speaking for me, and there's some guys out here that can relate.
You with the guys.
This has happened to a lot of guys. First of
Anyway,
all,
let me just
let's
get
not act like it
this out.
It happens.
So
Please
Aaron
do not act
asks,
like it
Aaron
it
asks,
doesn't
what if
happen.
the sex was good and the woman ghosts me, whatever. I was in my mind thinking, damn, I thought I killed it. I didn't. I felt
good
like
enough.
I ain't good enough. I just felt like I ain't kill it. I hit her up. I say, yo, what did I do wrong? What's up? I did ask because I want to improve. What? I want to improve because I wanted to smash again. So that was, yeah,
Oliver,
that's my
say one
response.
thing to you, please?
And I'm owning it.
Please, and I want you to listen to me. Please follow the Drake quote. I just want to know what that pussy feel like. So one time.
It's good enough for me.
Good for me.
I understand that.
Facts.
But she asked the question and I can relate.
I'm gonna be honest. I feel like most men who get ghosted after they thought it was a good, like a pleasurable
I
experience.
had
for
people
both
say
parties,
they felt the way.
You're gonna be in your feelings.
Yeah.
Don't sit here and
That's
lie.
not-
In your feelings,
You know what the
but
crazy
Rico,
thing
you
is?
look at in your feelings like I'm talking about a man is crying.
I got ghosted one time.
Just say that one time.
Nah,
How do you really
You
think
know-
that?
you know what the crazy thing
fucking
is?
crazy.
One time.
I got ghosted
Nah.
one time
Trash.
vividly. I can remember I got ghosted and it was popping. But you know what I did when she didn't answer me and I double text? I laughed. I said, "Oh, she like me. If I saw her right now, I'd dap her up."
Yo.
I
But
was
that's an ego
actually
thing.
proud of her.
It
I
is
was
an
like,
ego
"All right,
thing. That's his
cool."
way of avoiding.
No, it's not avoidance. It's just that game recognizes game.
Exactly.
So it's not. It's like, all right, you got that one. But I'm not hurt about it. I'm not stressing about it. I'm
was
not.
I
in
didn't
your
say
feelings
stress.
a little bit.
I wasn't
It's in
saying-
your feelings. I
When I
wasn't
said
stressed.
We going some
A
real
little
shit.
bit.
Thank you.
We going some real shit.
Yeah.
I went to a restaurant, one of the best restaurants I ever went to in my life. I was like, damn, this shit is good. I mean, talking about a real good restaurant. The wine was good, steak was good, everything was good, fish was good. Oh, shit, I had a great time. I won't go back to that restaurant. I pull up, they closed it down. They had an issue, there's no more restaurant. Am I in my feelings?
No.
You can't compare restaurants to
I
women.
understand
That's not
that.
the same.
Not
Yeah,
the
but
same.
when I
That's
say,
not-
Anyway,
when I say-
next
Can I say
question.
something real quick? When I
Not
say
the same.
ego,
When I say
you put
the pussy on a pedestal.
Right.
Oliver, you can't do that.
I didn't put it on a
Listen,
pedestal. It
can I
felt
say
good.
something,
Go ahead.
please?
You gotta use the bathroom?
So,
What else you got to say?
when I say, can you guys hear me? Okay, so when I say it's an ego thing, my thing is, guys love to say, oh yeah, I hit that, I this, I that, but, you know, I feel like by hitting it one time, that's good enough for you and you feel like you accomplished something. But if you were trash at it and the girl never hits you back up, I feel like you're still using that excuse as I hit it, when really you ain't do shit and
I
you were
agree.
terrible at it and we're looking at you like, I wish that never happened. I hope that, like, I'm so, like, disgusted. He was terrible. Like, that was trash.
Like, ugh, I
Yeah,
wasted
like,
a
ew, you
fuck.
could never. I don't even know why you
In the
did it in the
words
first
of
place.
Aaron the Renegade, what you eat,
Don't make me shit.
Shit. Okay, well then if you feel good about it, great. But you're trash. And I'm telling everybody. And I'm telling everybody.
I don't.
try to hit one
Listen.
time and
Right.
I'm good.
And
I don't want to be
everybody
trash.
else-
I don't want to be
That's a
trash.
lie.
I want to get
That's a
called
lie.
again. I want to
Fellas,
get
you
called
guys gotta Ask
again.
the ladies a question.
All right. What is the statute of limitation of when I can date your friend? That is a man asking a woman.
I mean, I guess when we done, like, if I'm truly done and I don't care and I don't have like any connections or feelings for you, you know, to be honest, by the time I've said I'm cool with breaking up, I've been done. So by the time we break up, like, do you, my friend?
You wouldn't feel the way that he probably been plotting on your friend. Just asking.
People plot every day. On everything. Like, why does it matter? I'd be like, you know, matter of fact, one of my really good friends, I actually know who the woman is, but I'm not gonna say her name. No, I'm not. I'm definitely not. But y'all, trust me, everybody in this room knows who she is. But
I don't know who
she
she is.
no, trust me, you know.
Wait, you brought her around.
What does she
No,
look like?
she's my friend. We're still friends, like good friends. But she dated someone after I did. And I was like, and she told me, I was like, go on, boo. Like,
Do you almost look down upon her like, fool?
no, because you never know what, like, if it don't work for you, it could work for somebody else. You know what I mean?
giving.
Like,
So giving. I like that.
I don't care. Like, when I'm done, I'm done. Like, I've literally never revisited a relationship ever in my life.
That's what I tried to tell them
Neither
last
has
time. They
Jada.
didn't believe me.
When I'm done, I was done probably 6 months before we were done. A year before we were done.
I like that.
I don't go back.
I'm not double back.
What
That's
about you,
too
Jada?
long-ass
Jada, what
breakup.
about you? What is the statute of
I
limitation?
did lie last time a little bit though. I did say I never double back, but I did because I was just bored. But it wasn't that deep. But anyways, though,
The question. You want me
yeah,
to repeat it to
like
you?
if you're gonna go, I mean, if you wanna, I never do it as a person. I'm never gonna go date somebody that my homegirl used to talk to, but it has happened to me multiple times. I'm just like, all right.
What
do
if
your
one of
thing.
your friends wanted to date? Yeah.
Like my son's father?
Yeah.
Be honest.
I'm thinking right now, like
And then
I would be
next-
hurt. I'll
But are
be
y'all
hurt 'cause
over?
I'm
But
like-
the question, are y'all over?
Yeah,
Not
yeah,
where
y'all
you are
over.
right now.
Yeah,
Not
y'all
where
but
you
it's
are
just
right
like
now.
it's kind of like, all right, bitch, fuck you, and if you gonna do that, all right, y'all go do your thing. But like,
Let's say y'all been over for 10 years, 11 years.
okay, cool, but all right, girl, that's my son's father,
So
and
what? That's entitlement.
but this is not. It's not entitlement. It's just that it's too many. Like I say all the time, it's too many men and women out here.
You can't say what if that's a
It's
real
too
calling?
many men and
What if
women
that's
out
a
here.
real true
I don't
love?
want anybody. I don't want anybody that any of my friends deal with.
That's
I
you. You
don't,
can't expect
right?
you out of other
and
people.
I think that's
There's
just
a lot of cat
weird.
going on.
It's weird.
Selfish,
It's
Jada.
weird. Even if I do think one of my friends' mans is attractive, or like, damn, like he hold her down. I'm not about to go experience it for my damn self.
See,
what?
this is the problem.
And then at the end of the day, but the reason why I wouldn't care if it was just like a regular dude or whatever is because like, all right, been there, done that. Like obviously it didn't work out, cool. But my son's father is like, I still got to be around him. I still got to deal with him.
Y'all let
that's
it
the
work
point.
out. But y'all don't,
But your
y'all
friend
not
may be an
together no more.
awesome person, and
Thank
she may be a
you.
good stepmom.
You gonna get in the way of true love because of your ego?
But maybe teach me then. All right, teach me. Maybe I shouldn't feel some type of way about it. I'm not a type of
Not
person that's
you
stuck in my
are
ways.
going to feel. Listen,
Yeah,
guys.
but
Don't
I
let
would
them-
like to
don't-
grow.
Don't let them. No, that's
Like,
not
if
growing.
that's an issue,
That's
then
called
tell me.
foolishness, right?
I think it's
What
foolish.
we're not gonna do.
y'all
is we're-
selfish.
We're not gonna allow.
But this
these
is not
two-
your question, Rico.
No. I've got to help her out.
But wouldn't you feel away,
No.
though?
You done helped them out.
But wouldn't you feel away with your child?
But that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
because
boy.
But do you have kids?
No.
You don't have kids? So then
Yeah.
you don't really know that like
Please
that's
don't
a
do
different
that.
level.
Don't
But do you have
that.
kids?
Because
no.
you're
How would you feel, Rico? You have kids.
That's your man, but it's if y'all not together no more. Yeah, that's your child father. You can't police his heart, and you can. That's what it sounds like. Oh.
Cool.
That's what I'm.
That's what it
trying
sounds
to
like.
believe
No,
it. I
let me
think it
finish.
depends on if you're
No.
Right.
Let me finish. Y'all were together. Y'all had a child together. The main thing is that it's about the child. It's not about you guys. Y'all are a great co-parent. Okay. Love happened to be within your best friend, right? It happened organically.
Yo,
and it seemed, wait.
Alan,
And-
you're on crack too.
Ma'am, excuse me, ma'am. So you're policing his heart. Oh, this is my child father, so no, my friend can't do that. That is very
I didn't
self.
say can't. I'm just telling you how I would feel.
You can feel what you want, but keep it to yourself. Like don't block that blessing. If we're about true love, let's be clear, right? Because I'm about black love. But if true love was a white person, fine, do you. If true love happened to be my ex, happened to be my mom, happened to be my brother, like whatever.
Okay, but
we are
also-
done.
But can I say something?
We are
This
done.
goes back to the tone.
would
This
be
is this
damned
goes
if
That's
back-
very limiting.
This goes
I'm
back.
just saying, I'll be damned if my best friend was raising my daughter.
Oh, you went to the daughter. It's about the
And then
girl.
on
It's
top
not
of
about
that,
your daughter.
ladies and gentlemen, this goes back to setting the tone of your relationship. I'm not dealing with no man that's gonna do that anyway. Period. So I ain't gotta
you
worry about it.
wouldn't
It ain't
know.
happening. It ain't happening.
Wouldn't know.
How about you?
Anyway, Rico.
All right, let's go to the next question.
He's not going.
Wait, I got
with my
another question.
friends.
Let me just do my two and get it out of the way.
I'm a happy
So
ass
next
bitch, I guess.
question.
Call me what you
By
want.
big country.
Not happening.
Next question. Big underscore country underscore forever. Why can't women be honest about money and the want of the financial stability?
Wait, what?
Would you like to? So
Aaron is
big
honest.
underscore country underscore forever. Why can't women be honest about money and the want of financial stability?
Oh, like being desirous of financial stability with a man? Is that what? Oh,
Yes.
okay. Go
What
ahead.
is the like? Do men not want to be like men anymore? Like, do you not want to be the
Women
the
don't want to be
person
women
that
either.
takes care of a home?
So,
I'm
let's
answering the question
Okay.
because when people
My bad.
interrupt you, it's an issue. So let me say something. Yeah, hold it down. Hold it down. What is there really like a battle between men and women right now? Like, what is going on? Because it's like, is there an issue? Why are you even bringing that up to me? Why do you not want to be the man of the house?
the
Do you
big
not want to
country.
be respected
Forever.
as the man of the house?
the big country
Oh,
forever.
big country. Ayo, do you not want to be the man of the house? Are you competing with your woman? What type of household do you want? Because I like being in a household where I respect my man. I know I can come to him. I know I can depend on him. I know I can rely on him. And I want him to know that he has a woman that he can depend on and rely on as well in different aspects.
But you see
So
why you can't be honest about money? I
What-
guess like your desires of like money's important.
So obviously most women want a man that can take care of a home. I mean, what woman is not saying that? What woman says, "Oh, I want to take care of my man. I want to make sure, like, I want to give him a home to just come to and sit down in." Like, that doesn't make any sense. So what are you confused about, big country? I don't know. It's confusing to me because like that's a weird
I
question.
think Jada answered it.
That's confusing.
I
Why?
think it's
even-
terrible that women think that they can get their cake and eat it too.
No, we don't. We don't really.
What is
need-
that?
We can do it on our own. But if
But that's
if
the
I'm gonna be
point.
laid up with a man,
That's the point. You got women tend to try or women tend to do it on their own, but then think a man has to still cover everything as they're doing
Not
it on their
covering
own.
everything. I'm not saying that.
No, I'm not speaking you. I'm
Okay.
just saying in general. So when you have women that want to go ahead and strive to achieve the world and get all of these big obtainable, monetary gains and goals, but then they don't contribute to nothing. The man still has to take care of all the other responsibilities.
A woman who has those goals should
I'm
be
just
with a
saying-
man that. This is why
Respects
levels
those
matter.
goals,
Yeah, that respects those goals, and now not be with a man that has to solely depend on a woman who has big goals and dreams.
But that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that there are women out there that have these big goals and that are striving for these big goals, but do not want to contribute to the
Anything.
home life because the man still has to be the man.
No,
But
I think I don't think that's a good partnership. But again, every relationship is different. I have friends who are like, yeah, my dad took care of my home. My mom didn't have to want for anything, but she was a great mom. There's different homes. And then there was women that like, yeah, my mom and my dad worked their ass off and they want, like they put us in a bigger home. I think every relationship is just different. And I think you just have to find that woman that agrees with the lifestyle that you want for yourself. If you find a woman that just wants to be taken care of, that's not the woman for you. If you find a woman that has goals and wants to have a career and can contribute to the home the way you would like, then there's a woman out there for you. But just stop settling for women that is not gonna be the partner that you're looking for.
Or going for women that are
Exactly.
not what you truly want. They may look like the aesthetic, but they don't have any of the goals, any of the financial goals, any of the personal goals, any of the sexual goals, like nothing else aligns with what they want.
Right.
But they look good, so you still go after them.
Yeah, so you have to be smart.
And then you complain
Yeah.
about, oh man, she don't cook, she don't clean. Did you ask her, did she cook or clean from the beginning?
Or did you
No.
just see that's a fat ass and she probably got a juicy coochie and I'm going just
Exactly.
like you got to look for more. You got to want more. You got to be vocal about it, just like you want us to be vocal about it.
I just want to add real quick because I've been rereading, and it seems like he's been lied to because it says, why can't women be honest about money? And I think why some women may omit or not be honest about money and their financial stability is to kind of stroke a man's ego. Some women, and this is where I feel like I'm going to kind of blame the women in this, and I'm going to land. But some women will look at a guy and be like, oh, he has potential. And let's say this woman know she got money or she knows she can get to the money, she can take care of herself, but she's going to like stroke the man's ego and be like, hey, honey, you got it. Now, mind you, it's like an episode of Martin. Gina knew she made more money than Martin. And then Martin asked, Gina, oh, it's just 1 O. 2 Gina, all these O's, you make more money than me. Where's the value? But Gina didn't say it because she was just like, if I tell my man this, he gonna feel away. But I love him, so I'm gonna downplay and dim my own light. And this is why I would say, that's why some women may omit and lie about money and the financial stability to stroke some of the guy's ego. And then it goes back on the women, because if you just be honest about how important money is and financial stability, along with other things, you guys wouldn't have the Gina and Martin situation. So I just wanted to add
I
that.
think it's all bullshit.
But anyway, Rico, your question.
I think that before I get to my question, I'm gonna just make this very quick. I think in that case, in that regard, with that analogy, that analogy in that aspect, women lie about money because, especially when they have it, they're not dimming their own light. They're planning their exit. I think every woman that gets money and hides money from their man is planning their exit or trying to make sure that they're okay in case this fails. No woman that is truly a partner with their man will ever lie and hide to dim their own light about how much money they're having. That's what I'm gonna say.
I lost trust in someone because of the issues that happened, because I'm just like, I want to believe that I can do my thing, but I just also see how you react when I do my thing. So what I want is for you to show me that it is okay in order for us to move forward, because if me doing anything that makes you uncomfortable is going to always create a big issue,
You'd be surprised, yo.
But if you just said, yo, this is what I'm going to do,
And mean it.
and that's it.
And do it.
No,
But
you
I'm
don't even gotta do it yet. But just tell them, this is what I'm going to do. And see, just how women want men to be honest with them and give them the option to stay,
right.
whether or not they cheat or whatnot. Men want that same option on accepting whatever it is that you want to do. So if you're like, yo, this is what I want to do. and he says, yeah, cool, do it. If he says no, then you already know.
Right.
But then at some point, depending on what it is,
But
you
there's
also gotta
always
weigh out
some type
everything.
of compromise. There's always something. You can do your thing, but
Yeah.
just, and I always want to carry myself in a way where I'm being respectful and, considerate. I'm very considerate. So if I feel like I'm moving in a way that's being, inconsiderate of someone else, that's when I feel like, all right.
I had this girl when I was younger. She had a sex calendar, and she would show me what was on the calendar.
Oh, shit.
I was like, damn, 3 niggas beat that shit last month.
Wow.
I would have married that woman, right? But she was too much of a hoe for me.
Oh, shit.
But she had you there.
But her honesty was so real.
Yeah.
So refreshing, yep.
You
It
could
was
trust
like,
them.
I could
Yeah.
trust her.
Right.
Because she's not going to lie to me. No, she used to show me a calendar.
Shout
I
out
was
to
like,
her.
Damn. And sometimes her calendar was blank.
But do you think she could have changed and like it could have
Change
been?
what? That's who she is?
Yeah, but if you decide that this is the person that isn't judging
I see
me,
what you're saying.
and I no
'Cause he
longer
put as
feel
a
the
whole,
need to
yeah,
deal
I
with
get what you're
anybody
saying.
else, like okay, if she decided I have no need to deal with anybody else
Then
because I
don't
found the
believe her.
person.
Why would she lie to me?
Yeah, exactly.
Why would she lie to
I
me?
wish all women would just talk like that.
Most women won't be honest with you. That's why most men have a hard time trusting them.
Uh-oh, that T kicked in.
I'm too honest, so it's
Wait a
like-
minute now.
Go ahead, Aaron. Before we start this.
Let me
Before we
ask
kick this off, go
Let me ask
ahead.
for clarification. Are you saying that women are not honest or people are not honest?
People.
I'm speaking right now from a man's perspective. I'm not playing the fence, right? I'm speaking on a man's perspective that when one of the biggest reasons of why men have a hard time trusting women is because we know that women will lie to us to tell us what we want to hear.
You want to know what's ironic? Women, this
She
is so
said
ironic, right?
That was a capital I.
Women have the same
Issue.
trust issues.
Oh my God, wow.
Because y'all can't fucking be honest.
Look at that. We're all human.
What? It's a people
said, look
thing.
at that, we're
All the same species.
We can,
Nah,
we're not
Rico, we
saying
gotta
it's
be
not-
honest,
We're
Rico.
not- well, we're not
You gotta
gonna
get Aaron that
debate
one.
if
It is
That's
a human
impossible.
thing.
No. That's not the debate here. The debate is not whether people lie. No, we know everybody lies. But
Okay.
I'm talking about from a man's perspective, right? I don't know what women feel. I don't.
No,
you know
we
what I'm saying?
accept that.
So what I'm saying is the crazy thing is, I mean, I've been a guy that's been honest majority of my life. I've had some lies, I'm not perfect.
We all,
all right.
I'll be lying every day.
Every other Sunday.
But the reality is like, yo, this goes to show, a man will be quick to tell you, yo, I had sex with mad females, but a girl will be quick to lie and say she had sex with mad males. So this is already off rip, we already know this.
Well, that's a pattern for a certain reason, probably.
But what we're saying is that's a pattern of lies amongst a lot of women.
Here's a similar thing. Ironically, here we go again. Men a lot of times don't want to be in monogamous relationships. So what do? You
Hallelujah.
lie and say shit.
We don't lie, you bait
hold on,
us in them.
You lie and you say shit
Say
such
it.
that woman believes.
Is omission a
that
lie?
you-
Is omitting a lie?
Renegade.
No.
You said omitting is not a lie last week.
Let me finish. I don't
She said that.
I know, let me
If I didn't
finish.
say I didn't want it,
Oh.
then technically I never lied.
Listen to what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that oftentimes men tell lies so that they could get a woman when you know good and well her intentions are to have a monogamous relationship and yours aren't. Or you want a relationship where you want to have a nasty hoe in the bed, but you're still gonna keep going after this woman that you know who's a prude, or you know who she's kind of like, I don't do all of that. It's like, but you keep lying and saying no, but I want you. You don't.
I'll be honest. No,
flip it.
stop.
Wait,
Wait, hold on. Whoa,
I'm
wait,
not saying
stop.
women don't.
Stop.
That's the
Wait, time out.
thing.
Okay.
Don't say we don't want it, because we do want it. We want that and addition.
Yeah.
See, like,
not fair.
what we're saying is, we may not, first of all, I don't think nobody goes out in a relationship and says, yo, you want to be with me? Yeah. Is it going to be monogamous? Nobody's blatantly just saying.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they are.
No, they are
Rico. Yeah. It's a discussion.
100%.
Especially now in this day and age.
You know what it is? No, it's
Now.
definitely not. It's okay, we're together, and then next thing you know,
Okay, yeah,
we're
yeah,
together.
okay,
Like, that's
yeah.
how this happens.
Yeah,
No,
that's
not it.
Now I
It's
can't
both.
cheat on you because we're together. Nobody's saying, hey, we're
People
gonna have
are.
a
You want to hear something? I remember when I was young, I was dating my cousin's best friend, right? And I was still kicking it or whatever, had my little roster, and I'll never forget. I went up to his house one day, and he was like, look, I'm trying to be with you. I was like, okay, cool.
Right.
He's like, but you need to cut off everybody else
Absolutely.
that you're dealing with.
Yeah.
That means that I'm trying to be monogamous with you.
no.
Wait, listen.
don't.
No,
No, it don't.
you're not done. I mean, I'm not done. What I'm saying is, I say, okay, but are you willing to do that as well? Because I'm not finna cut my roster when you got one.
Right.
Those games we won't play.
But that's not a proper conversation. You know why?
That's a conversation about monogamy.
I'll let you go. I'll let you go.
It's a
No,
conversation
it's
about
not.
monogamy.
That's a conversation about cutting off your partners. I'm not
Oh,
saying that I
semantics.
hate you.
It's the
I'm not saying,
semantics.
hey, look.
There's
I'll-
always something.
Semantics.
Yo, I let everybody talk,
right.
right? I'm not saying, hey, look, we're having a conversation, right? I asked you, are you gonna cut off your people? You say, yeah. You asked me if I'm gonna cut off mine. I say, yeah. But there is
And
realistic.
are we only seeing each other?
But there is no realistically longevity in this conversation. This is all a temporary thing that we're discussing. So 5-10 years from now, it's like, yo, well, I found another person.
Wow.
Nobody said, hey, we're monogamous for life. We just said we're cutting off our partners for right now.
So in the beginning, should that relation? So when women say in the beginning of my first date, I'm asking questions. Should that be?
First month, maybe not.
Yeah. Okay. First month. Should a woman ask, what are your plans? What are your goals? Do you want to? Are you
Don't
looking
ask
for a
that.
woman?
They
But
already
then,
asked
what
that.
do you
That's
want from a
too much
woman?
of a month.
The real
That's too much
question
of a
is.
month.
Because I never believe in that too, but how are we gonna be on the same page?
The real question is,
My fourth
do
one.
you want one wife and one woman forever? That's the real question. And no woman is asking that question. Not no, but
I don't
very
think
few.
forever is the right word because you may
Nothing is forever.
want one wife or one person right now.
So then can we say that it's not fair then to somebody who decides that they may want more
No, it
as
is
life
fair.
goes
It
on?
is fair. That is fair.
No, you
So
guys-
if things change for you, you should be able to have a
Communicate that.
conversation
Yeah,
with
before
that
you
person.
do it, before you act
with
on
that
it.
person.
Well, listen,
before
I
no, just
choose-
wait, let me go.
Everybody
no,
knows
Rico,
I'm getting
no.
two girlfriends
Rico,
regardless.
listen.
Like, this was discussed before my child was born into this world.
And it, real quick, is that person okay? Or I gotta ask.
Yes.
And that's okay.
Say
That's it.
nothing no more.
That's it.
Wait,
I don't want to go too deep in your personal.
This is the thing. No one is gonna
Yes.
be the same.
Okay. It has
If
no
we have
choice.
a conversation, hey, we're gonna be monogamous, but in 7 years from now, that doesn't suit your life or my life, then there needs to be a conversation with that person with whom you set that standard and the expectation.
Yeah, it's bumping up. It's like
so
it's a
look,
contract, and
wait,
you're going back to
so can I go
fix it
back-
up. Yeah.
It's called a modification.
So can
Yeah,
I,
there's-
so
that's
then,
the
so
word,
then
yeah.
can I go back to challenge our original conversation because we like staying on topic here at the table.
They're not going back to have a conversation.
One
They're not going back to have a
one
conversation.
of the things that you were saying is that men were lying about being monogamous, and I honestly think now I'm listening to you. Maybe men were monogamous, and then at some point in time they decided not to be monogamous, or they don't want to no longer be monogamous. That doesn't make them a liar up front. What I'm saying is,
does.
how does it make them a liar up front? You just
No,
said
it
that they
does.
can modify the relationship potentially later
You
on.
have to
What are you
talk to
talking
the
about?
other person.
But you're talking about something going forward. We're talking about something initial. When I'm saying men have a hard time trusting women, is because I know if I ask you certain questions, you're not going to answer honestly. I know it.
Ironically,
I know it.
y'all won't answer the shit honestly either.
Yeah, we will.
Look at that.
So with that being said,
What question do you think you're going to ask a man that he's not going to answer honestly?
How many bodies you got?
I tell you.
No,
No, we want to know.
Who's
Tell
we?
us.
We know. We want to.
We want to know.
All right.
We want to
Y'all want to know?
know.
Y'all want to know the real question? I mean, the real answer? You have to take it up with my lawyer. That's right. and my agent, and they'll go ahead and tell you.
Is that what you're gonna tell a woman that you're newly dating that asks you that question? And are
No.
you gonna ask her how many bodies she got?
No, but I would tell. But the craziest thing is,
Oh my God.
I got this.
My partners all know.
Do you look at a woman making sure if things go awry, like her putting money to the side, is her planning her exit?
No, I think it's her being responsible.
What? I'm leaving.
I don't think it has to do with like my thing is you don't sit there and tell a woman how all the money you have in your account. So
I feel
why
it's a
do
problem
I
if you
have
don't
to?
do
Yes,
that.
I do.
I feel it's a problem
Yes,
if
I
you don't
do.
tell a woman that.
Yeah, yes, I
don't
do.
think it's-
I feel
think
you
putting
should
it
tell
to the
your
side
partner
is-
everything. I would tell call me a simp. I would tell my girl everything in my bank account. I'm living
That's not a
in
simp.
an
That's more
open.
so like a
I'm
partner.
living in an open relation. For me, you're gonna know what's coming in. You're gonna know what's going out, and not because I just want to be open. Now, am I doing that in hopes you do it? Maybe we talked about it. Like I'm not expecting you out of me, but. If you don't, I find out. But anyway, but I would be honest about
I
what
mean,
everything.
I'm not saying everybody knows every dollar and cent.
I
somebody
would know
makes.
I would tell her every dollar.
But what I'm I'm saying, like sometimes, like yo, you might come up on some extra money today that's not gonna be vocalized, whatever. But guess what? Usually, that money's probably used for y'all anyways. Y'all go out to dinner, y'all get a vacation, whatever the case, depending on what it may be. But what I'm saying is, in the grand scheme of things, like what we were talking about, and you guys may be talking about something different, in reference to a woman making X amount of dollars but never even speaking on how much she's making, to me, that's a person who's planning an exit. My thing is this: if you're truly with this person and putting money to a side, there should be no worry. There should be no worry about what happens if this fails. Why is that even in your mind?
Can I ask you a question?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have insurance on your vehicle?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you have insurance on your life?
No, I don't.
Do you have
need to, but I
insurance
don't.
on your child?
Yes, I do.
Right. So you never look for these things to fail or to use that insurance, but you are hedging your bets by paying monthly premiums.
Actually, I'm
Wait a
forced
minute, let me
to.
finish.
I'm forced to.
You're paying monthly
law.
premiums so that if something happens, you're good on the other side of that.
I'm actually paying
understand?
monthly premiums because if I don't get car insurance, I can't drive my car. Because legally, they would strip your license away.
Okay, that's just one of the insurances.
I also
Okay,
I
let's talk
also
about
have
life
to have insurance on my daughter because she goes to the pediatrician and
But
God
you
knows.
have to do things to prepare
No,
for the
no.
future.
See, the
or
thing
make-
is,
It's not the
but
same, though.
There's not the same. These are things that are in place
Kind
that
of
are
mandated.
forced.
You're not mandated to.
You're not mandated to have insurance for your child.
You're damn sure. Yeah,
No,
you.
no, you're not. No, there,
Okay, fine. You're
there,
right.
there
Okay.
is
Yeah, you're right. There is
zero
no
law.
law. Okay, there's no law.
No.
Okay.
There is no.
You gotta take them to the doctor.
Yeah,
Yes.
but when you take them
They
to
gonna
the
take your
doctor
baby
and
if
it
you
costs you
don't.
$1,000 and you're like, wow, the smarter thing to do is to pay for insurance.
And the smarter thing to do
Is to cover your own ass.
cover your ass
In case your relationship
in case
fails?
shit does not work
Why
out.
would
Why are you
you-
thinking like that
why
about the
would-
person you love?
Are you serious?
They don't love them. They want
Not
their
the
money.
We want prenup. We want.
Are you serious?
I don't believe in
Not the-
prenup.
Oh
I
my
would not get a
gosh.
prenup.
But you need
Sorry.
to because there's people out here that's planning their exits.
Oh
in
my
case
God!
shit
But
Well,
goes
not
yeah,
every
you're
woman
right.
is planning their exit.
Anyways, hey, nobody
woman
but Red
Doesn't
asked
even
this
mean that.
question. Nobody but Red asked, would you be offended if you were asked to take a DNA as a requirement for your relationship upon giving birth?
I like this question.
It
I
should,
want
be,
to see.
it should be a law, personally. I think
Probably,
that
yeah, I
I think
think
that every birth should come with an automatic, just like you get automatic shots and automatic whatever, it should come with a
think-
DNA
I think
test.
that's a good point. I think that is true.
I think that so like when I thought that same way in that question when the way he was actually the way he perceived this question was a DNA test prior to assess
Sickness
their
and
health.
ailment, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like
Like
your
if you got
health.
sickle cell.
Yeah.
But you know
going
what?
in, like, wouldn't they know, like, you got a history of certain things? Because if I know you
They
got
do
a
that
history,
in certain countries, you know.
well, that's what I would like. If before I could conceive children, no, I won't get. But like if we try and procreate, I want to know all your mental ailment, and I would not make a child with you if you have like too much of that going on. Because if our child would be at risk of that.
Yeah.
You know, if I knew that, and shot, I know this is gonna sound crazy, but I'm gonna own this. And I've heard people say on documentary, nobody wants an autistic child, but you just do what you do. It's more expensive and it's harder. And some cases they said if they could prevent it, they would. So if I knew I was gonna make an autistic child or
probably
ableism with one arm, and this is not a disrespect,
You would prevent
you would not. That's just what it is.
And
you
I mean,
wouldn't.
no one's gonna see someone's DNA and be like, "Oh, you have all of these things that are possible. Fine, let's just try it anyway." And I think that by
you
knowing,
go.
you would probably make different decisions. But you know, that's.
I agree.
It's difficult to say because also when you love someone, you love someone. When you're in a relationship with someone, you're just in it, and you know, sometimes you don't. I mean,
You don't use your brain?
People don't know. She's right. Some people don't. No.
Yeah.
Erin, you see that in life.
I don't know, like
you know
because
people don't always use their brain.
because people see like their like, oh, I love this man. His family is all crazy as hell, but you know, like they all messed up, but I'm gonna still have his baby. You know.
So look, let
like-
me ask you. So this is a perfect segue into the next question by Harlem's World _ worst behavior 212. Why do women feel that a man should pay for her poor choices as a young woman?
I don't know.
Like what?
Yeah.
Like
Whatever traumas you had.
No. Poor choices. I'm assuming by like
She got a baby real young.
maybe she had a child by somebody who was not a responsible parent. Maybe if that is a poor choice, can be considered. Maybe if she was just out there in the streets and having
She has a reputation now.
a crazy sexual history
Okay, but
background.
is the man knowing this before he's
Yeah.
approaching the situation?
Well, I
Because
feel
that's
like
important.
most men don't know this, but that's why, and they probably come to find out.
Right. So when you find out, you can make a choice to
Whether you
be
want
with that person or not.
But no, but what he's asking is, why do women feel that a man should pay for the poor choices?
'Cause I'm sure he
Meaning that
experienced that.
she's most likely expecting him to stay once
Deal with
those
it.
choices, those poor choices have revealed themselves.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't think I've ever done that, and I don't know how to
Yeah.
answer that question because
All right, so let's flip it. If a man said, I am an ex
Porn star.
porn star, or if a man said I'm a guy, I'm a 2-time felon, and blah 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 blah, and he had made these poor choices as a kid or a young man, right? But he's expecting you to stay with him now, as a later
Reform.
version of himself.
I would I would appreciate the honesty. I think
Little ghosting, right?
yeah, like I'm not saying ghost, but I would give insight as to why I feel like this probably won't work. You know, if you have, first of all, as a black man in America, you already have so many odds stacked against you.
Facts.
Plus felonies. Like, I'm not gonna put myself in a position, you know, and let's be real. There are a lot of people who are felons who have gone on to like have great lives. But let's be honest,
I'm one.
the majority of them generally don't.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm not gonna I'm not gonna put myself in that situation. I'm like, I appreciate your honesty, but I don't
Yeah, that
think
is your
this
preference. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
I don't know
Still
if I've
damn.
ever made someone pay for my poor choices. I don't. That's why it's hard for me to even touch.
Well,
on
you
that
use
subject.
Rico. I think Rico's example was really good.
Like if we flip it,
Yeah.
because I really don't believe that a lot of times people don't know all the poor choices,
choices that they make, right?
Right? Because they
see
are
it.
subjective upon your partner,
Okay.
potential partner.
Like what? Like not taking care of your credit and bills, and then you're with someone, and then like you guys are both in the hole and can't do things together.
could
Maybe
be-
that comes from family.
That
not-
could be no. That could be a poor choice to some men. Some men it could be a whatever choice, right? So yeah, it is subjective to the partner that you're. That's what I'm saying. We don't know technically the poor choices that we've made.
I mean, why do women feel that a man should pay for? I think it goes back to some women, not all, expecting a man to lead and to, you know,
Be a
help
savior.
us. We help us be better and be a savior. Yeah, be my hero. Be, you know, if I didn't have a dad, be the figure that I've been looking for to help me do better. And I think that can be one reason why women expect a man to just, you know,
Be a man.
yeah, and I know it's a lot of pressure, but you know, it's just one of those expectations, probably.
Is it right?
women.
Do you
I
think?
don't
For
think,
those
I
women
don't think
that
it's right. I think everyone, you know, just even as a community, like of you know, brown people, I think that we all have to grow and make changes, and you know, like understand each other in ways that are going to help us progress. And you know, a lot of us all have trauma from generations and generations. So I think that's one thing that we all just have to work on, like just as a community in general. I mean, that's just my political answer.
Yeah, I really don't like it.
And Aaron, you so you got on it. You said your piece, right?
Yeah, I just think that if the person is honest about it and it gives the person on the receiving end an opportunity to make an informed decision about being with them or not. Because, you know, if you get with them, you're going to have to pay, if you will, you know, for whatever their choices are. But I think just being upfront is the key, and let that person make their own decisions about it. Me, myself, I got my own shit,
Right.
my own problems. Like, I don't know if I want to take on somebody else's issues.
Yeah.
Like, you know, Aaron has like the fairy tale storyline, all right?
How?
Like the fairy tale storyline comes to relationships.
No, I'm just saying that, like, it's a choice.
It is a choice. I agree, but a lot of people don't know that choice. And they probably either don't know and or don't value it, either or. So then, like, what I'm saying is the person that may not value that choice to go ahead and make sure that they have, you know, certain things by, you know, I don't know, whatever, certain time frames in their life, they may experience a lot more poor choices than you may have. So they're gonna deal with the repercussion that you may never be able to fathom. Because as they grow older or they, you know, experience life more, it's like, well, you never had to deal with that. they're dealing with some things that you would never do, right? And it's like they may have a different answer. That's all.
No, I agree that other people have different answers, but my thing is that they have to deal with that.
Yeah.
It's whether I have to deal with it or not.
But the question is, why do women? So we're also asking you to step outside of Aaron.
No, I
know
said
what
if
I'm
someone came to me, you know, if I found myself in a situation and, you know, I'm apprised of a person's poor choices or whatever, if they're honest about it and upfront about it and I know about it, it gives me a decision or the option to make an informed decision as to I want to deal with it or not.
Do you
think
feel
anybody
like
can be
somebody?
forced.
Do you feel like if you've made poor choices, some people should look past it based upon who you are today versus who you were back then? That's the real core of this question.
I think that comes from entitlement.
I mean,
To be honest, it's because if I'm a reformed man and I'm being honest, right, about my things I did in the past, I have to be able to put on the table that some people will hold me to that. Some people will hold you that for life. So you have to, like, if you want to not feel held to it, then you lie. You omit that. You keep that to yourself because you don't live there no more. But if you're gonna live an open life about what you did in the past, you just know you 10 people, and it's a possibility one may fuck with you, or all 10 may not. And that's just the reality of it. You just have to deal with that. But with that being said, thank you for tuning in to this lovely episode. I want to thank all the fans that brought these questions in. It was very thought-provoking. It had us going. The men versus women versus women versus men.
Thank you for talking to us. I want to thank all the members of the channel.
Okay, man. Oh, I like that, members. All right.
This is a members only club.
gotcha.
I like that.
Facts. Need subscriptions.
So with that
These were
being
really good. We didn't get to them.
said, I want to thank all the members.
You want to do a speed answer?
No, we good. It's hot.
Okay.
Told y'all.
So with that being said,
Next time. Go ahead.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. With that being said, I want to thank all the members that brought all these lovely questions in. We had us going. It was fun. It was engaging. Remember, this is an independent show as well, so all the support is needed. Check us out on Instagram, our YouTube channel. I think we're on Patreon. Are we on or we're about to be on Patreon?
We launch in July.
We're launching July, Patreon, so support, like I said.
YouTube members only.
And we're launching YouTube members only. Once again, for our members, it's a members only club. 8 at the table. And also, we're about to launch 8 at the dark. We're revamping it. So if you want to be part of it, hit the DMs of Naisha, Barbara, and just DM 8 at the table. So once again, thanks for tuning in. I have Rico. I have the lovely Jada. I have lovely Aaron. See you guys next time. Peace.